Okay, here we go. You know, one thing I like about the High Knob Music Festival, our 10th anniversary, is the variety of entertainment that we see coming up here. Now, this is a little different. Celtic music? Saying what? Before I introduce the group, just want to mention a couple things. Hey, everybody thank the staff here. Chris, Northacker, James, man, these guys are cooking food, helping the bands. Another thing I want to mention, you know, we're up here in God's country. I invite everybody to walk down to the recreation lake. Take your shoes off. Take a little wade in that cool water. And it is cool. I remember when I was a teenager, we'd come up here to swim. I don't care if it was the middle of August. The water was cold. The water was fresh. All right, enough of all this. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope I pronounced this right. Sigean. They are from everywhere in Tennessee. I mean, they said Carter County, Nashville. Who knows? Welcome, Sigean.
Thank you. Okay, we're going to do a march and a set of reels for you, real traditional stuff. We do different kinds of tune types. I don't normally do too many marches, but this is one of the ones we do. Thanks. Great. Oops, I'm in the wrong key, man. It's not good when you try to think at the same time.
We got here early. We're usually really late. And there are advantages and disadvantages to that, because the advantages that we got really relaxed, and then the disadvantages, we don't remember what we were doing.
We got really relaxed.
I'll mark it off to being old. It says the key on the set list here, and I still didn't get it right. Ready? Now this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. much, thank you. And now is the time where I put the capo in the A position. We are so excited and happy to be back here at the High Knob Music Festival. We had just such a great time in 2019, and we're just honored that we were invited back for the 10th anniversary. If you're counting the last 10 years, we're in 1972, I guess 70, 71, 72 was the first one. Way back there when I was a mere child. But we're just here. Excuse me. But before I let it go too much longer, let's have a big hand for my new favorites, Mr. Jeff Benedict and Amy and Wesley. Y'all are still out there, but they're just great friends of ours for a long time. And we're proud to be up here at the same time they are, including another act that's coming up behind us here, and I'll talk about this in a second. Ready?
As the dawn dances over the bay, sleep blows the breath of the morning away, and we'll follow the heron home.
Thank y'all. Thank you so much. Marciano Day on the vocals.
While we're tuning, I need to amend my previous comments about being late all the time. I personally am late all the time. I don't believe Tom Swanley has ever been late a day in his life. So, just to be fair.
1, 2, 3, 4. Thank y'all. We'll do a song now. Marcianne can tell you a little bit about it. I'm kind of getting tuned back up again. So let's keep moving.
So this is a song, it's called The Cliffs of Duneen, and it is a song about living in and leaving a beautiful place, which I think we can all probably relate to. And many of us being of Scottish, Irish, and Scots-Irish descent probably had ancestors who can relate to this as well. Because we all, being in this part of the country, live in beautiful places.
of Dunedin.
y'all. In just a second to introduce all the characters up here. And down on that end, a guy that kind of suspiciously looks like Santa Claus. And all the way from Unicoi, Tennessee, kind of up where he lives, is kind of looks like just about this. Mr. Lonnie Finley on the mandolin and a little whistle and vocals. Thank you, Lonnie. And next in the lines of old dudes, the guy the longest except me joined the band in 1999, so that's going on for quite a while now. From Elizabethton, Tennessee, Mr. Frank Wing on the banjos, different banjos. Thank you, Frank. And our next person up here is one of the two lovely people on the stage, unlike the rest of us briars, two roses up here. And all the way, she just moved down to Nashville, Tennessee a few months ago. So she came a fur piece, as we say back in these woods. Miss Amanda Morgan on the fiddle. And the next rose in line, all these briars up here. Lovely lady. She's been in the band for 15 years now, which is kind of scary. Well, scary, kind of. It's been a long time. And please welcome Miss Marciano Day from Roan Mountain, Tennessee. And this young man right here sitting next to me, I call him young. He had his birthday last week, and I won't tell you how old he was, but there's a 5 and a 0 in it. That's still young to me. I was 25 years old when he was born. Yeah, one time. And I'm telling you, he's got his fingers in so many different little musical pies. It's great. He's got his own podcast. He's got his own electronic music and different music that he produces called the Bargain Basement Butterflies. Check it out. Mr. Buzz Lee from Roan Mountain, Tennessee on the bell line.
You've been hearing from our fearless leader and lead skunk cabbage, Mr. Tom Swadley of Bristol, Tennessee.
I'll wear that title proudly, by the way.
I got that from Nancy.
It's a set of reels, right? Is that right? I do vamp this in, sir.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. sometimes I have a lack of concentration. Ooh, a Let's Top Gold Top, right on the back of the stage. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Steady.
Hey, my wife's sitting out here, and maybe that's a good Father's Day present. That guitar sitting on the back of the stage back there. Yeah, right,
it
sure.
belongs to
No, she's
someone.
shaking her head no. And speaking of Father's Day, how many dads we got out here? How many? Raise your hand. Let's see dads. There's 1, 2, 3. There's a bunch of them here. Yeah. There's 3 up on the stage here, and I do play in Dad Gad, so that counts as maybe a 4. Oh, that's bad.
No,
That was bad.
no.
Oh, by the way,
We didn't like that.
our son lives down in Cookeville, Tennessee, and right at the back, he's got this big backyard and everything. He's got a chicken coop kind of thing back there, and it's really cool. He's got all kinds of chickens, and our granddaughter, Vivian, gets back there and plays. But he's got one chicken that's so smart. I mean, this thing is brilliant. It can count its own eggs. It's a mathema chicken.
The crowd went wild.
I won't tell you who gave me that one.
There's no stopping him.
I think we should play tunes, guys. Maybe.
Okay,
what we're good at.
that's craziness.
Let's play some more music before this gets out of control.
Thank you. I kind of want to send out to all the dads, and we thank y'all for all you do for us, for your families. I think it'll be a nice day tomorrow, a great day.
So this is the song Factory Girl, and it is about a young man of means who's out about the town, and he spots a girl that he thinks is cute, and she's on her way to her job at a factory. And so he goes up to her, and keep in mind, he's a rank stranger, and tells her that if he's rich, and if she'll come with him, that he'll make her a fine lady, and she'll never want for anything, and she doesn't have to work anymore. And this young lady, unlike other stories following a similar path, is probably because she has a job and is a productive member of society and has been out in the world and has some experience. Now, here's the thing. Having said that, there are lots of ways to be a productive member of society that don't include having a job. But having been out and about, she's aware of the promises of young men, and she says, no thanks, I'm employed, I'm taking care of myself, I do not need your money. And then he goes into a dark valley in a town far away and cries his eyeballs out. And I think the way that the song is written, it's supposed to be this romantic thing where we feel sorry for him having his heart broken. But for me, I just feel really impressed and proud of that young lady.
I don't like it.
It makes the guys uncomfortable.
Better than the month of January where everybody dies.
That's right. We have another one, similar story, except she wasn't as judicious about how she spent her time. Ended up freezing in the wilderness with a baby because her parents kicked her out. So this is the happier version.
Okay, Frank.
As I was walking one fine summer's morning, the birds on the bushes did warble and sing. They laddies and lasses and couples were sporting, going down to the factory their work to begin. Oh, I spied one amongst them more fairer than any, her lips like the red rose that none could excel, her skin like the lily that blooms in yon valley, and she was a hard-working factory
It's always good when you end on the same time. Yeah, it's almost like we practiced that somehow. Hocus, pocus, pocus.
Polkas.
Polkas, polkas.
It's polka time, y'all.
Two.
Okay.
Amanda's going to help us. Help us. I'm lost, man. I'm just gone. She's going to do a couple of a set of 3 polkas for you, and they do. Our musicians do play polkas, which is kind of cool. Ready?
The last one is from Finland, though.
It's Finnish. I'm sorry. It is called Finnish.
Oh, hold on. Okay. I'm ready. Ready. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you so much. Basically got 9 minutes to We're going to do a quick song here, and then we'll break into our last number for you. Okay. Helps if I know what I'm doing. Oh, there we go.
We're going to take a minute to tune.
Helps if you're in tune also.
This is a classic pub song in Scotland and Ireland. It's written by a singer-songwriter named Ewan MacColl, who's a great promoter of Scottish traditional music. And it is a song that he wrote as part of a musical theater production that has found its way into the tradition. And it is about kind of the conflict that people have sometimes when they're in a small town and trying to love it, but also wanting to leave it. So there's a theme here about places. All right, let's do it. Yeah.
Works wall, dreamed a dream. canal. I kissed my girl by the factory wall. Dirty old town, dirty old town. Clouds are drifting across the moon. Cats are prowling on their beat. Springs a girl from the streets at night. Dirty old town, dirty old town. I heard a siren from the dock. Saw a train catch the night on fire. Smelled the spring on the smoky wind. Dirty old town, dirty old town. I'm going to make me a good sharp axe, shining steel, tempered in the fire. I'll cut you down like an old dead tree. Dirty old town, dirty old town. I met my love by the gasworks wall. Dreamed a dream by the old canal. I kissed my girl by the factory wall. Dirty old town, dirty old town. Dirty old town, dirty old town.
Yeah, thanks so much, folks. Okay, we're going to do one more little number here and get on out of here. And I did want to thank all the organizers for this great festival, and Jane Branham and all the other folks. I just can't remember all their names, I know, but they invited us here to play, and we're very honored. And I did want to do a special special shout out to Mr. Ben Mays and Alex Mays right up here for the sound. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely, we would not be sounding anywhere near, and I promised I did not sing. So we're going to get out of here, and you can look us up on Facebook, and somebody help me move that Les Paul gold top off the stage into my car. That'd be much appreciated. thank you guys. Make way for one of my best buds in the world, Mr. Billy Crawford, coming up here next, and Ron Short later on.
All right, folks, let's give Sigean a big hand of applause.
Is it all right if I plug into this? Yeah. Thank you, sir.